What is up, everybody? The Real Trains of Marvel Fan 2002 back again, here for a brand new video. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded a video, hasn't it, guys? I apologize for the lack of uploads for these past few weeks, guys. I've just been really busy with my job, not to mention I went on vacation for a whole week. Which, let me tell you, my vacation was awesome. It was really, really awesome. But anyways, besides that, as you guys read by the title of today's video, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at the Trackmaster 2.0 Talking Interactive Thomas, along with the 2020 Annie and Clarabel. Yep, before I went on vacation, just a little update here, you guys, I bought these beforehand. And considering, sorry about that. You guys, I stuttered a little bit there. Considering we all know how Mattel has ruined Thomas with All Engines Go, and since they've discontinued the CGI Talking Interactive engines, before I went on vacation for a week, I bought the Talking Interactive Thomas along with Annie and Clarabel. Not the 2021 versions, the one that came in that Percy set. Because, you guys, well, unfortunately, I lost my other Talking Interactive model of Thomas. Yeah, I tried finding it everywhere, and sadly I couldn't find it. So, this is a backup in exchange of that one. So yeah, just hoping you guys understand that. Anyways, in this video, we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at the Talking Interactive Thomas along with the 2020 Annie and Clarabel. So before we do get started with the unboxing here, which I have the packages right here of the Annie and Clarabel in this one and the Thomas in this one. So before we do unbox these, I do have a couple of important announcements to make. My first one is regarding my Thomas series. So, if you guys may remember, my Thomas series has been on a long hiatus ever since my early bird rewrite, which was a huge success. So with that in mind, my Thomas series is going to be resuming again in October. So yeah, but in the meantime, I will be doing a lot of unboxings. One of them is actually going to be on I'll give you guys a small hint here. It's on a rare version of the plarail Thomas. I'm not going to let you guys know which one it is, because it would be ruining the surprise. But yeah. And besides that, since I know I've mentioned my movie a couple times, we do have some good news regarding that. We officially have a Thomas voice actor for the movie. I'm not going to mention his name, but he is an awesome Thomas VA. Short term for voice actor. But anyways, with all that aside, let's actually get into what you guys have all been waiting for. That being the unboxing of the 2020 Talking Interactive Thomas. Now, I received this package as soon as I came home from my vacation. And I have to say, I'm not too impressed with how the seller kind of packaged him. It looks like the model will easily get damaged. So, if you're ordering any kind of Thomas model, when it arrives, make sure it's in tip-top condition. So, I have the address hidden here, because I don't want creeps to look for that. Alright, so we're going to flip it like this. And, I think the seller did a very interesting job packaging him. And here he is right here. As you guys can see a little through that bubble wrap. right there in the flesh is the talking interactive Thomas. So we're going to be extra gentle taking him out. And voila! Here he is in the flesh. It's such a shame Mattel discontinued these, because these talking interactive models were pretty incredible because they interacted with other engines. So yeah, now this Thomas is not the other Thomas, the 2021 to 2022 one with all the dirt on him with Annie and Clarabel. This is the 2019 to 2020 talking interactive Thomas that was part of a set. We're going to go into the brief history of this model right now. Just give me a moment here, you guys. Experiencing a little technical difficulties getting the model out. There we go. So pretty much what I did to get the model out, I had to like pull hard on the bag to carefully get the unit out. So here is Thomas. Let me move the trash aside here. So a brief history on the talking interactive Thomas. This Thomas was released in 2020 as part of the talking interactive Thomas and Percy set, which I do have the Percy, I just lost my other model of Thomas. So this set pretty much came with track. You came with a Thomas, Percy, plus also some trucks for them to pull, where Thomas would say, "Hello, Percy, what are you doing today?" Yeah, it's a very cool element with these models. Now, if you're wondering which era this Thomas is modeled off of, this is modeled off the season 23 to 24 version of Thomas, aka the Big World Big Adventures era. With the rivets, he has a giant number 1, and yeah, and also he has that really cute looking face. Unfortunately, he doesn't have batteries in, but good thing I have some spare backup to get him to work. So yeah, back to the history though. This Thomas was released in 2020 and 2021, when All Engines Go was unfortunately revealed to the world, and a lot of us fans didn't enjoy it, myself included. Well, didn't like it in other words. And then in 2022, this Thomas was still produced in that set with Percy. However, it was too good to last, because in 2023, Mattel replaced this Thomas with Percy, plus the other talking CGI engines, with All Engines Blow talking interactive models. Some of them do look okay, but the others not so much in my opinion, because nothing will ever beat these CGI models. So that's pretty much the brief history of this Thomas. As for how much you could find him for, you could find him for about $20. You could also find him for $70 in a bundle. So yeah, with that aside, let's take a look at the model itself. The Thomas model presentation is very good. Has the Thomas the Tank Engine aesthetic. You have his iconic number 1. He has some rivets, as seen in the Big World Big Adventures era. Pinstriping. He also has his iconic whistle and window detailing. You also have cab detailing a little bit. Not entirely, but you have the side of his cab. You also have his coal bunker. You also have the little speaker, where once you press the talking button, that allows Thomas to speak and interact with other engines, like James, or Percy, or Gordon, or even Devious Diesel. And let's take a look at that face. His face is pretty good. It's just, well, at first glance, it's pretty much the stock standard Trackmaster 2 face, just with some added white detailing in the eyes. You also have his interactive lamp right here, and his buffers. Now onto my cons with the model. The wheels themselves are good, but the biggest nitpick I have with this model is unpainted buffers. Seriously, Mattel, you couldn't even paint the buffers on these when you actually did it with Gordon and James and not Thomas and Percy. It's just a little lazy in my opinion. But besides that, this is a great model of Thomas. So we have Thomas. Now let's take a look at the Annie and Clarabel. So I'm going to be extra gentle getting these two out. Sorry about that, guys. Just give me a moment here. Experiencing a little delay. Getting Annie and Clarabel out. Man, opening these are harder than it looks. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. This is taking a little longer than expected because the seller really packaged them good. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to open it like that. Alright, folks. Finally got them out. So, got this truck here that also came with Annie and Clarabel. Another truck. Ooh, okay. That took longer than expected, but here is Annie and Clarabel, the 2020 versions. Now, as you guys all know me, I am huge on the Tomy models of these because Annie has a shocked face and Clarabel has a happy face. But ever since these were first announced during the lockdowns, I have to say, I was very impressed and did not expect these models to be this good. You have a lot of detailing on Annie and Clarabel, since they're both the same coach. You also have seat detailing, pretty awesome faces, and a lot of just very nice details. Plus also, these definitely look awesome also from what I've seen in the promos with the Trackmaster 2.0 Thomas. The real reason too why I bought these is that way they can go with the talking interactive Thomas. So yeah, overall though, these are fantastic models of Annie and Clarabel. Not the best versions of Thomas's faithful coaches, but definitely one of the more unique models. If I'm going to give these an overall score, these are definitely an 8 to 9 out of 10. So yeah. Well, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first look at the Trackmaster 2.0 Talking Interactive Thomas with Annie and Clarabel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Thomas the Tank Engine videos just like this. Well, this has been the Real Trains of Marvel Fan 2002, signing off. Bye-bye!